Hey, welcome back, my amazing student. So let's go ahead and finish this part of what we were doing on the last lecture, right? So let's see. This is where we were. We have this try block here. And now we need to make another try block for the next one that I want to take care, which is the date, all right? So we don't have to worry too much about the description and the category, but the amount and the date, we have to work on it, all right? Just to make sure that our application doesn't give out some errors, we have to handle those ourselves. So that way it doesn't break. So let's go ahead and use the date time, and let me go ahead and pull that from the import here. So date time, there we go. Let's go back right there. Date time, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do strp time, all right? And now we're gonna parse, what we're gonna do is we're gonna parse the date, the right format, or we're gonna fall back to today, all right? So we'll do date, the date string that we're getting from the form, and let's format this. Let's see. So we'll do a percentage, the year, capital Y, a little hyphen, percentage, and the M for the month, hyphen, percentage, and the lowercase d. Simple as that. So yeah, this should work. Percentage, yeah, all right. And then we'll do the date here, okay? So now what we can do with this here is we can say if date string, if it's available, then give me this guy here, right? Else, give me today's date, which is, we get it like this with this function. Super, super, super cool, all right? Simple as that. And let me do the except here because it's complaining, right? And we'll do the same thing we did with the amount. We'll do value error here, and we can say, we'll save, it's gonna raise the error, the value error here, but we're gonna handle it right here. And yeah, let's just put today. All right, we'll fall back in there. All right, so now what we can do here, we can say the expense. Let's go ahead and use the model, and let's pass all this in. We'll pass in the description. We'll pass in the amount. We'll pass in the category. All right, and that should be it, right? Actually, hold on, I'm missing the date. Date, and the date, we have a new format for the date, which is this guy right there. All right, yeah, we should be good here. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna access the DB session, and we're gonna add this right there, the expense, right? And then we're gonna commit this. Boom. Let's give it a little message and say, so that way we know what in the word's happening. We'll say expense added. Yeah. And let's pass in the success, so that way we can style this however we want. Return redirect. And this should go to index. Boom. All right, let's check this to see if this is actually working. If we have any errors, we'll fix it, but let's go ahead and check this out. All right, let me turn on, it says invalid syntax, line 39. That's probably before. All right, just making sure that we don't have any errors there. Oh, hold on. So category here, we'll do the flash, but if this is not available, if this is this condition is met, we want to flash, but we also want to redirect. So let's return redirect here. And we'll redirect to index. Just making sure, just tidying up some loose ends. Simple as that. We'll figure this out. So let's go back here and let's clear this out. Get our application working on. Boom. All right. So I'm going to put here, let's say cell phone bill, and it's $100 a month. Today's date. Categories would be utilities, and it add expense. And now it says the session unavailable because no secret key was set. Okay, that's very, very important. I don't know how I missed that, the secret key on our database. So we got to set that up, right? So secret key. I don't know how I missed that, really. Hold on, let me put that in here. I do not know how I missed that. My secret key. And I'm going to leave this lecture so that way you guys can see how this actually works, all right? Anyway, secret key is actually used in Flask for forms, for sessions, for cross-site forgery requests. So it's very important for your application to have that set up. It's not going to work unless you have it set up. There is a way to take it off, but you don't want to, believe me. Cell phone and $100. Let's try this again. And we put it in full, but it doesn't matter. So it says expense added, all right? And it was $100. This is static data, remember. So we need to go into the database and check to see if it's actually there. So I'm going to double click here just to save some time. And you can see that, yeah, it's actually there, okay? I have another record there for some reason. So, yeah, it was probably there before when I clicked the first time. All right, so, yeah, it's working. Let's do another one just to double check, right? Let's do another bill. What bills do we have? The light bill. Light bill where I am is actually like $100 a month as well. Actually, a little more, right? Like $300 because I use my ACs a lot. I'm in the Caribbean, by the way. So just in case you guys want to go hang out, give me a holler and I will be there. Anyway, there's add expenses here. And let's go back in here and I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna take this file, click it again, and you can see that there. All right, perfect. So it's working, we are adding expenses. Great job, guys. If you were able to do it, pat yourself in the back. You are a professional. If not, don't worry, do it again until it's done. All right, I'll see you guys on the next lecture. Take care.